Hey there guys, SCL3618 here. Okay, this evening we're just going to do a quick overview of the layout. Now that everything's back together, I didn't get a chance to show you guys what I've done with DCC. Now, since the Christmas update, I've been away at school. Second semester's off to a good start, thankfully. 8 a.m.s every morning's not the most fun, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. So, I haven't had the most time to work on this, but what time I have, I've been learning how to get this guy running. So, got a couple locomotives programmed, and a few added DCC too, so let's get right to it. Alright, now that we've got track power applied, we'll check out a few of the locomotives I've been able to work on. Most of them have been changed address, and others have been installed, so we'll go right to that. First things first, my latest project, quite literally finished this about 20 minutes ago, is a Kato-9. Y'all may recognize this fella here. Picked him up at the Raleigh show about 2 years ago. Great runner. Finally got the chip installed. I use Digitrax 126p, I believe. Whatever their cheapest bare bones decoder is, does the job fairly well. Next up, we go to the 501, which is an Atlas master line with QSI on board. Okay, mute him real quick. I actually figured out through function 11 on these newer QSI decoders you can change the horn. So that's much more appropriate for the Santa Fe than the K5LA was. Next up, this guy needs no introduction, but here we go. Well, there we go. Yeah, it's nice to have this guy finally under DCC control, and I don't have to use that flimsy MRC remote to control the sounds, so hopefully we can get him running a bit more. Next up on the roster, we got the 3329, which I've also added a Digitrax chip to. There we go. But a bit of a tight squeeze. As you can see, it's sticking up the radiators a little bit, so I've got to work on. Ooh, it's a bit warm. Got to work on that a little bit more before I'm happy. And just going back down the line. And last but certainly not least, we have the 6365, which is the Atlas Master Line Jeep 40 I got at the last update. So we'll fire it up real quick. Alright, there you have it for locomotives. Alright, I cut track power off so I can talk a little bit easier, but rolling stock, not much has been done since the last update. The biggest piece is this BN boxcar with the rear end device, which I'll go into in just a minute. But besides that, I finished up a blue box WP bay window, added windows, completed the kit, usual stuff, and added knuckles to this Bachmann Milwaukee Road boxcar. Alright, back onto the BN. This was actually one of my fun projects. I picked this up at an antique shop for about $3. And I'll show you this really, really lightweight car. Not sure of the manufacturer, but it came with KDs and plastic wheels, so very, very lightweight. And honestly, it was just sitting in the back of the drawer. I didn't have much of a reason to run it with anything other than some of the modern cars, so I figured I'd spruce it up a little bit. And as you can see, I've added a little bit of light weathering to the roof and the trucks. And how I do that is using acrylic paints you can get at Wally World. 50 cents, actually correction, yeah, 50 to 97 cents a bottle. Just dilute it a little bit with water and go to town with the trucks. Looks pretty darn good in my opinion. But as for the flashing device, it's the easiest thing I think. Just slide open the door, pop, and voila, you've got a rear end device. Now, let me take the frame off and I'll show you guys a little bit easier of, give you a little bit easier of a view of how this works. So as you can see, it just slides right off. That's one reason I chose this car. No fuss. You see we've got the battery at the back taped down, the activation switch, the contacts with shrink wrap, and of course the LED. And I know it's a rubbish tape job, but hey, it does the job, guys, and that's all I really care for at the moment. But yeah, really easy install. It's a Evans design flasher, picked up for about $5. Really neat, effective way, and I just drilled the hole out with an X-Acto knife. So the cool thing is about this, all I have to do is slap it in the middle of a consist, and you won't be able to tell the difference that it's got a rear end. So there you go. Okay, one thing I did not cover the last update was the track plan change, and it's minor. All I really did was eliminate the innermost loop and move the yard down one more, and also connected the 18 and 22s by turnouts. So pretty easy to transition there. Going to the back side, I have done a little bit of straightening up, not too much. So you have the station, donut shop, and the recently completed auto body shop, which I got for Christmas. As you can see, we got an 8.6 up front, a pickup in the bay, and a 934 RSR outside. And of course, Sir Stig approves, so that's a fun little piece to have. As many Hot Wheels cars as I keep in the layout, I may as well have another car building besides the Benz dealer. But yeah, that's about it. Hope to add a couple more pieces of rolling stock and maybe a building or two soon. Got some shows coming up which we're going to get to right now. Alright, so this time of year there's usually one big train show for Eastern North Carolina. And that, of course, is the Carolina Coastal Railroaders Train Show in New Bern. Now, this year it's going to be a little bit different. Here, I'll just go to my phone, make this a smidge easier. As you can see, it is going to be held at the New Bern Convention Center on the riverfront. Now, years past, it's been held at the high school and, of course, the Shriners building. Well, last year, there was some issues with the Shriners building, so I am very pleased to see it in this new location. Dates, as you can see, are the 21st and the 22nd, so definitely make time for that. I think it's going to be an exciting move for the show. You can have more space, much better lighting, and honestly, I think this is just one of the better ones on the circuit. It's got a good atmosphere, usually a lot of fun, got some good layouts and vendors, so by all means, come check it out. Now, the second one I just found out about today. I ventured down to Kinston and check out the Karma Club, the Kinston Area Railroad Modelers Association. Pleasantly surprised with their layout, and they have a train show on the 7th and 8th. And I'll just run this by the camera a couple times so y'all can see it. I hope to go check it out. It's in the Arts Center, and they're going to have all 3 floors, I believe. If not the basement where the main layout is, the main floor, and maybe a little bit of upstairs. But they're going to have a lot of layouts. Vendors, should be a couple there. But it should be pretty interesting. I look forward to going to check it out, if possible. But just spreading the word, guys. These are some really nice folks at the club, and I'd love to help them out. So if you're in the area, by all means, come stop, check it out. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this review up real quick, but before I get to my usual closing dialogue, I'd like to thank each and every one of my viewers and subscribers. You guys are awesome, and y'all might be tired of hearing that by now, but the truth of the matter is, y'all, I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am today without the support of you guys, and I know I've got a lot of long-term subscribers out there. Big thanks to you guys for sticking with me all this time. Wouldn't be quite different without it, but if you're new to the channel watching this video, stop by, check it out. Hope you find something you like. If not, well, that's okay. It happens. In terms of future videos, got a couple more coming down the pike. As soon as I finish uploading this, I hope to get to work on the Kinston footage from today. Got a couple of things to do for class, so that might be pushed back to tomorrow. But regardless, you'll see it within a couple days. Got some rail fanning videos on tap. We've had the Wabash Heritage Locomotive in Selma the past week, so I've been able to photograph and video that a couple times. So hopefully get all that done. Train shows, hope to film the Kinston. If not, I'll make it to the New Bern and, of course, give you all a layout update. But until then, guys, oh wait, I can actually do it this time. This is SCL 3618 signing off.